And about an hour from East Lake Golf Club is Apalachee High School, which last September endured a horrific tragedy. Helping them heal was the school's golf coach, David Phenix. He wasn't just a hero that day, but an inspiration afterward.
Dear Coach Phenix.
Dear Coach Phenix.
Dear Coach Phenix, you are seriously a light amongst the darkness.
I want to tell you that you are so strong.
I'm so thankful. I will never forget the kindness you showed me when I needed it most.
The children of Apalachee need you back just as much as you need them.
Every day, David Phenix shows up. Never seeking praise, only presence. A golf coach and teacher at Apalachee High School in Georgia, and a consistent, comforting voice.
Don't get nervous, just follow through. Golf is a challenging sport. There you go, that's better.
He believes in us more than we believe in ourselves, and he really shows that to us.
You did a better job following through.
He is definitely different from a lot of coaches.
It feels weird because you're doing something different.
He never once put himself before us.
One thing I even tell my kids at golf, how do you handle adversity?
A trusted mentor and protector, Coach Phenix was planning to retire in the spring of 2025. But on a September morning at the beginning of that school year, his devotion faced its greatest test, alongside fellow teacher Valerie Lancaster in the classroom they shared together.
We heard sounds like Stanley Cups that were hitting against lockers.
Barrow County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
The halls of a high school where it echoes and you get all sorts of weird noises. When you hear something outside the door, you support your teachers. Coach Phenix and the teacher from the adjacent classroom, assistant football coach Ricky Aspinwall, stepped into the hallway side by side. We actually got in the middle of the hallway, and then we saw the young man with the gun.
I finally realized that I should text my mom, tell him that I love her. But she was like, "I love you too, Hazel. What's going on?" And I was like, "Someone's here with a gun."
Is there a school shooter? We do have an active situation at Apalachee High School right now.
David came in the door and shut the door, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he said, "No, I've been shot."
I'd been hit right through the hip, and then I also got hit in the foot. So I kind of hit the wall and slid down, and for a minute or so, I said, this might be the way that I end. You don't really see what students are capable of until they're put in a situation where they have to be. One of them basically said, "Look, I can't just sit by and do nothing."
We collected all of the dry erase rags. We applied the pressure and worked on trying to control the bleeding.
When Coach Phenix shut the door, he pretty much saved us. I don't know what would have happened if he didn't shut that door.
After police secured the scene, paramedics rushed Coach Phenix to the hospital, where doctors discovered the bullets had somehow missed every major artery and organ.
Breaking news at this hour, at least 4 people are dead after a mass shooting at Apalachee High School.
When I heard that Ricky was one of the ones that passed away, that was very surreal, just because he was literally right next to me. Literally we were shoulder to shoulder almost. Still kind of haunts me a little bit to this day.
After a week in the ICU, Coach Phenix was cleared to go home. Waiting for him there was a flood of letters from students and their families.
Dear Coach Phenix,
You got this.
I am so grateful that you are recovering.
Each one a quiet plea for him to keep going.
You have an army of people beside you. Don't let this tragedy stop you from what you do best.
Not just for his own healing, but for theirs too.
You're still here for a reason. Love will prevail.
Something like this happens, and you really begin to understand how much of an impact you potentially can make on students, and for that matter, how much the students make on you.
I remember I texted him, I was like, "Coach, I'm here for you, we miss you, and we're so ready for you to come back." And the last thing he put in his text was, "If you ever need anything, and I hope you're doing good, just text me and reach out, and I'll help you."
95 days later, Coach Phenix returned.
Watching David wanting to come back to the classroom and doing everything he can to make that happen shows something for our kids, that even though you've got a hurdle to jump over, that you continue to push through.
Oh, we still try.
It makes me happy to go to school because then I get to see him. I get to see this guy who persevered through one of the worst things that you could possibly go through.
He didn't have to be here, and I know that it's hard for him to be here some days, but the fact that he's never given up on us is just something that I could never thank him enough for.
He always showed up for us, so I think it was important we showed up for him.
We found love in the heart of the darkness.
Love you, Coach.
We found hope when the times are the hardest.
They lost a beloved coach, they lost a wonderful math teacher, and they lost 2 classmates. But we're not going to let it defeat us. Atta girl. We're going to overcome this. That's the symbol of strength. I think love has prevailed, and it will prevail.
Just a little grain.
And in a show of support for Apalachee High School, PJ Tour on Wednesday welcomed Coach Phenix and members of the golf team out to Eastlake Golf Club in the Tour Championship. Toured the TV compound, met with players, and later on Wednesday we'll spend the day watching the best players in the world finish their practice rounds ahead of the season finale. Special day after a resilient year.